back to the Streets Talking Podcast, Atlanta edition, man. We pulled up to the city, man. Stretch our bounds, get some new faces on here. I'm sitting down with one of the premier artists I see, one of the best idea, freehand, sketching, no matter tattoo, regular art, applying it to surfaces. This man go crazy, man. I got Kayo Hall in the building. You understand, bro? You know what I'm saying? So today we gonna just talk about, the beginnings of, everything. Everything popped off. So I'll let you start out, introduce yourself, tell people something about you.
Yeah, my name is Kayo Hall. I go by Kaytoven on Instagram. That's Kaytovenn on Instagram. I've been tattooing 11, almost 12 years now, so I'm pretty much a vet, OG in the game. So yeah, man, been a long time.
Long time. And man, I'm talking about get better with time, just take off. So man, tell them where you from, man. Where you got your start at? Where you start sketching at? Where you start even having a dream of being an artist or just a tattoo artist in general?
Yeah, man. Originally, I'm from Fort Valley, Georgia, 30 minutes from Macon. Man, I actually did my first tattoo in like a small town like Roberta, Georgia, man. It's like probably 900 people there. You know what I'm saying? Roberta. It was like, yeah, bro. Okay. It was crazy.
Fort Valley? Yes.
It's about like 15 minutes from Fort Valley.
Okay. Man,
we had to wait for it like the rain. We was on like a well system. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, like it was like the country. But yeah, like I just did my first tattoo on somebody I knew or whatever. Man, I posted it on Facebook, and I ain't never stopped having customers since. It's crazy. It just naturally happened because I did it out of a joke. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, not really a joke, but I ain't really take it serious because I had already been known for art and stuff.
It was a simple tattoo with like a name or something.
Yeah, I ain't never really tried to do nothing too crazy before I really started. I had been getting tattoos since I was 15, so I was already kind of around it. Mm-hmm. I had like not really apprenticeship, but I kind of watched people and stuff like that. So, I did like a little colorful butterfly, man. It just went crazy because I already was like in the newspaper and on the news and all that stuff, winning art competition and stuff like that. So when I did it, it already went crazy. And I used to paint shoes. Yeah, and I used to customize shoes, like shoes and
in high school and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when that whole little fad right there was going on, I actually was in the newspaper for airbrushing. I don't know if you remember this cover, but it was like a cover with Lil Wayne and T.I. It was like a King of the South. It was like Vibe Edition. Yeah, okay. It was like a Vibe Edition.
Vibe. Okay.
Yeah, and I airbrushed. Yeah, that was right time he was beefing with Lil Flip. I know probably like a little bit older than y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I know, but I don't know. So you put that album cover on the shoe?
It was on the shirt. I airbrushed on the shirt. I was at art class, man. My teacher just let me just go crazy. Shout out Mr. Reshpitz too. He just let me go crazy, man. But I always made money from art, like going back to elementary. Like I used to have a little hustle on the bus. He'll tell you, like, I have a little hustle where high school students would pay me to do their artwork. That's when we was required to do art. So I charge like $5, $10, whatever. Then Dragon Ball Z came out. I print the pictures. I draw the pic. I print the pictures, sell the pictures for $1. Then I draw the pictures and I sell to the high school students for like $10 or whatever. So I already was kind of in the motion of just making my own money. And then when the shoes came, it just went more and more. Then when the shoes stopped, I started tattooing, and then I just been there from that span.
Okay. So when you first started tattooing, did you get I know you had to get your own guns and everything like that. So how'd it go? Like, what the process started? Were you borrowing it or?
Nah, somebody bought it for me.
Really?
A girl bought it for me.
Okay.
I ain't bought nothing, bro.
So believe me that much. I know you're gonna go crazy.
Hey man. Bought it for me. I went crazy with it till it broke. Got my own money, and you know what I'm saying, got another one till that shit broke. Then just kept going. Cause them Amazon kicks or whatever, that shit don't last so long.
Right.
And I was trying to put in a lease. I was trying to put in every hour I could until I couldn't do it no more because I became obsessed with it when I finally seen it on TV. Like when I saw Black Ink, when I saw Ink Mouse, and it was ironic.
Yeah.
Later on, or whatever, how that tie into each other for both of them shows or whatever. But I saw them and I saw people that looked like me, and it made me want to really do it, because before, you know, when you see a tattoo artist or a tat man, how they say, or whatever, in the hood where we at, you know what I'm saying, you don't really think that you see the art, but it really ain't at a level where it's like, when you see it's attainable. Yeah. So I was just seeing stuff like, oh man, this shit cool, but I knew I could do way better than that or whatever. But when I started seeing people like me doing this stuff like that on our skin and stuff, I was just like, oh man, this is a whole different level. And it challenged me, you know what I'm saying, made me want to go crazy or be better or work towards something.
Yeah. Now, with you saying that, like saying at the beginning, people call you Tat Man and everything like this, they don't understand the outside of just maybe posting on Facebook or something like that. Mm-hmm. So, and where you started at in Fort Valley or wherever, I know in Augusta, like somebody can see that and be like, oh, that's Ep8 work or something like that. They say that was Kayo. Like they know already, like they did that.
Yeah, well, not in the beginning for sure. Cause I mean, it really went too many people doing it down there where I'm from anyway, mm-hmm. because most of the people way older than me. So when I came onto the scene, I was known for this, and then the word just spread. Because it was just like, I was really just like a young kid, and I was able to tap into the colleges and all the other stuff, because I was on campus too around that time, because I was in Old Bound, so I kind of had head start on a lot of stuff too. I had been on campus since like 8th grade every summer, so it was just like,
cause they gonna college camp, we gonna look for the tat man. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get a little chest piece or something for a good price. We gonna find the tat man.
Oh yeah, man.
So I know you can plug in Fort Valley.
Man, I was running my schemes like I was running my promotions like a party promoter. Like, man, I printed out. I knew when every surrounding college had they refund. I knew when people were getting their money, when they weren't getting their money. Like, I went down to the science of it. Like, I'm printing out flyers. Yeah. If it's a party going on, a Q party, Kappa party, anything, I'm putting the flyers on the car. I'm sliding up on the door. Like, I'm on Facebook. I'm sending messages, copy and paste till they ban me, and I gotta switch a word, bro. So it was just like I did so much stuff. I'm pulling up the campuses. I'm going to radio stations. I'm doing that. I did so much stuff.
Did you do tattoo parties? Like,
yeah, I did probably like 4. I probably did like 4, and then I was like, you know what I'm saying? Probably the last one I did, bro, crazy, bro. That shit turned into a sex party, bro. No. That shit turned into an orgy, bro. I'm not lying, bro. And I was like, yeah, I'm done with this, man. Like, that shit crazy. Bro, I got booked for somebody's wedding, bro. Like, I was there. I'm just down there. I'm downstairs. I'm working. I'm like, damn, everybody just disappearing. Everybody, you know, so they drinking and shit. I'm working. I'm just working. This ain't no, I just, wow. I'm like, damn, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no. I'm like, no. Then one person disappear, then the next group, and they coming out getting tattooed. I said, I know damn well y'all ain't coming to get no tattoo. y'all ain't getting knocked down and then coming down here and think I'm gonna just go crazy on y'all. I'm like, what the hell?
They take a shower.
Man, that was my last one, bro. That was my last one, bro. Word, straight up.
That's a crazy experience, man. So okay, when you were starting off doing the promotion and everything, what was the deals you were doing? What was getting people in the door? Like, was it small tats, 40, something like that? Or like, what were you doing? Half sleeve for like 100? I don't want 100, 200 or something like that.
Man, I saw one of my. It's crazy, man. Facebook be reminding me. I don't even be on Facebook like that. I went back one day, man. I was like, the lowest I ever did a tattoo for was like $50, and I think I did do half sleeves for like $150. But really, what kind of really got me in the door, and the same thing when I had moved to California for like 4 years, it was really my charisma pretty much. It's just like I knew who to talk to, I knew when I need to do something, and I knew the right time to strike. Right. You know what I'm saying? And for some reason, people just believed in me, and they just you know what I'm saying, kept giving me a shot. You know what I'm saying? It was just more and more people just telling, and word of mouth just kept spreading, because it was undeniable. Like I wasn't that good, but I was like a meme. Shit, I was everywhere. I'm gonna be in your face.
You did the job.
Yeah, I was in your face, and then I was actually trying behind the scenes. Like even like I wasn't sleeping like that, bro. Like I stay up. I go to YouTube University, bro. I be researching, reading everything. I'm pulling up on artists. I'm paying money just to hear one little thing from them or whatever. So I was pretty much doing everything I could do to get better. So the next time that person come to me, it's just gonna be better. It's gonna be better. So that was like me putting my hours in the gym or whatever. So I guess it was really like just me believing in myself and people believing in that, and it being right in their face. Because a lot of times the way tattoo goes, a lot of times you spur the moment. It's your availability.
Yeah.
Or how unavailable you are too, to make you that much more desirable too.
That's true. Cause man, I'm telling you, like, somebody will want a tattoo, but I'm not getting it unless I'm getting it from Kayo. I'm like, shoot, Kayo booked up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Kayo, you good? Right now, nope. You know what I'm saying? That it probably changed from then to now. I know it has. You know what I'm saying? But that's a good thing. You know.
Yeah.
People always they know that I don't want nobody else to touch me but him.
Yeah, for sure.
That's real, man. So, okay, after you put your name out there and, you know, people started recognizing work and, you know what I'm saying, believing in you, like you said, what was the thing that took you up to the next level? Like, where did you go from just being local to, like, I can branch off?
Well, everything I always did was pretty much a system. Like, I knew I kind of catapulted everything that I did in my life. Like I knew people was gonna, like when people found out that I was tattooing, I knew they was gonna go back to, man, that was little buddy that used to paint shoes in the barbershop. He was painting on the windows, and he was doing this and doing that. So I just kind of catapulted what I was doing with the shoe. When the shoe wave, when you know what I'm saying, when that wave died, when customizing forces that died, I hopped on that. Cause I did music for a little bit too, and that's how I learned how to edit and do all the other stuff. So I just kind of catapulted everything from there. So I did that. I threw parties, and it just got bigger. The more and more that I did, the more work I put out, I saw that people start to recognize who I was, where I went. Like, man, I would go on campus, man, and I wouldn't pay for nothing a lot of times. Or people just give me stuff, or like. The wildest thing I ever had, bro, like, somebody gave me a car, bro.
A car?
Yeah, man.
For the weekend,
No. Somebody gave me a Lexus, bro.
Really?
No, not lying, bro. It was, he actually passed away. He was working on my old school. His name was Justin Infinger.
Okay.
White dude, cool white dude. Man, I did a full sleeve for him, bro.
Right.
Bro, he gave me this Lexus, bro. It was like a '98 Lexus, bro. I love that car, bro. It's crazy, and it actually had got totaled up here.
Right. When
I was working for Black Ink, but that was probably like that's how I knew things was changing, because people were starting.
So he gave you the Lexus as payment, or just a Lexus? Like, hey man, you need a Lexus? Like, what kind?
He gave me that shit, bro. Like,
payment after the tattoo. This tattoo been done.
He was just like, you do this, I'm gonna give you this.
Okay.
And he was a mechanic, so nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, but you knew the car wasn't them jankies.
Nah, it went it all. That was one of the best cars I ever had, man. I put a dub in it. I'm back and forth. Like, it was running like a Honda. I was like, man, it was a EX300.
What year this was?
2014, 15.
14, 15, okay.
2015, because I had it all the way up to 2017.
Okay.
I had it up to 2017. Then my car got totaled because somebody hit me. And then I ended up getting my other BMW.
Okay.
Because I ain't want to let that car go, but I let it go. But yeah, man, going back to what you said, bro. Like, I think
I need a Lexus friend.
Yeah, man, for sure. But I think, man, I knew when to pick and pull, pretty much. I knew when to give and when to pull away. Cause when my name got big as it could get, I left and moved to California.
Yeah, you did.
I left and moved to California.
Yeah, I remember that period.
And I was there for 4 years. I went out there. I opened my first shop out there. I went and moved to California, Fresno. for 4 years, and I was just like, man, if I wanna be one of the best in this or be known in this, like I need to go where they really doing it. I need to go to the mecca of this, cause it's crazy, cause like the mecca of color is Atlanta. This is where they first did color, the first color tattoo
in Atlanta.
Atlanta is the first place.
Like military stuff or
no, black people.
Really,
black people on black people on dark skin or all skin tone, bro.
Yeah.
This is the place. Atlanta is the place, and the West Coast black and gray reign king. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to go over there and just see what I had. I went out there I really jumped out there with the pros, bro. As like not even a rookie, bro. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see, and man, I spent thousands of dollars, bro. Like just trying to figure out what's going on. So I lived out there for 4 years, threw parties. I got known out there. We do parties called the Loft. Anybody from Fresno know it was like some legendary parties, bro. People paying $50 just to come, cause we had a loft downtown. They was paying $50. We charged
to
$50
get into the kickback, quote unquote.
Bro, no lie, bro. We had Fresno State, Fresno City. I promise you, anybody come in on this and they from Fresno, they'll tell you about the
Fresno.
I'm telling you, bro. We was every week, bro. Like we was on the radio station, everything. Like, and I catapulted that. Cause every time I put a little piece of art in there, every party, and they be like, "Damn, it's art on the wall. Damn, it's this. Damn, it's Splash. Oh, he tattoo."
Yeah.
Then I linked up with the Capitals. We threw a party. Then our shit just went crazy. Cause one of the Capitals was with NTV International.
Okay.
Like NTV Africa or something. He was from Africa. Man.
So you getting foreign exposure.
Yeah, so it was just like I ended up being somebody there, and then from what I did there, it looks even bigger back home.
Yeah.
So every time I bounce back and forth.
Seeing that.
Yeah.
At home, you like that? Oh.
Yeah, so they're like, damn, he was doing his thing here, and then I'm doing my thing here. So it made it even. So when I come home, hey, I'm here for a limited time, going back to availability. That made me more desirable. So it's like, damn, I can't play with him. Let me get it. So I go back. You know what I'm saying? When I left Fresno, I lived in Vegas for 1 year. Henderson. It's like over the bridge when from Vegas or whatever.
Okay.
I learned something from an artist that worked on Mike Tyson. He actually did Mike Tyson face tattoo.
That he did that.
Yeah. It was white dude, cool white dude.
That's crazy.
Learned something from him. Bounced back, came to Marietta. Then I came to Marietta. I worked up on a shop for a little bit. That shop fell through. Then I came back to Fort Valley, you know what I'm saying? And opened up a shop. Then from there, I went to Black Ink, and then it just kept up, made another shop.
Step by step. All right. So my fault. I didn't introduce you properly, man. I forgot to tell the folks how I know you, man. You know what I'm saying? By way of my partner, Med Hill, man.
Oh yeah, man.
I met this guy. And got 14.
Don't give me a lot to you. I'm bad with the numbers.
We was in high school though.
I'm bad with numbers.
You know what I'm saying? And our whole clique had already really been tatted to a certain extent. I only had a little rib tat at the time, and he was coming down to do some work on med. So I was, let me hop in there. Get right, man. He did my mama Roman numerals for a birthday on my chest, man. You would have thought that at that time that was the worst pain I felt in my life. But you know what I'm saying? Like after he did mine, and then I seen work on all med tats. Shout out to med tat. And I seen it in I think on episode 3 when I had Med on, man, and he was showing the work you had just did on him. I think like I can't figure out what space it was. The leg, it was the leg finish of the leg.
Yeah, because he had the Tupac and the
Kobe.
Yeah.
I think he put something else on there.
And it was the Pounders.
Yeah.
We finished that with like very different and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And I think like, man, everybody just like, damn, bro, like they're trying to whole leg mural, mural. You know what I'm saying? And I done seen you do work on a lot of people I know from Med to J-Rob. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it go on. Kill.
Yeah,
and I keep seeing you in Augusta, in Atlanta working, you know what I'm saying, all type of portraits, man, all type of, creative idea. I love that it's a lot Afrocentric, man. Mm-hmm. I love that, man, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to our beautiful culture. And so now that you're in Atlanta, now that things that made the first go, I know, because the sky's the limit, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Still pushing. So now that you out there, your name getting seen, I feel that you are, when it comes to like somebody telling you their idea and you going back and think about it and just sketching it out and putting it on the skin, man, you one of the greatest I've seen. You know what I'm saying? From all the tats that I done seen, and all what the dude Virginia Tech played basketball and football. Devin. Was it Devin?
Devin, yeah.
Dev. Like,
both of the Devs.
Man, that the one you did on him, cold.
Yeah.
Cold, you know what I'm saying? So, doing ink on athletes, how's that? Like, when they tell you the inspiration and you know it's going to be seen walking in the locker room, walking down the tunnel, on the court, emulated in video games or some kind of commercial or something like that. What's your motivation behind those?
Man, it's crazy because in the moment, I ain't never been a person to really, and that's one of my biggest flaws, like just living in the moment. I'm always thinking ahead, you know what I'm saying? So I really don't kind of think about it. I just think about, man, let me do the best piece I can do. Let me get this person the best thing I can do, because a lot of times I'm normally going to them, like when I'm with Kill, it's normally a different location or something like that versus the shop. True. I would prefer to be in the shop. I'm more comfortable. All my stuff is there, so like I'm on the go. But like I said, like it's cool. You gotta make do what you may do with. But I don't really think about it till I actually see it. I'm like, damn, I did that right there. Like this shit on 2K. This on Madden.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
I know it gotta be a crazy.
I ain't even think about it. When I tattooed James Conner, Latavius Murray, I'm finna do some more work on them. Like that's on Madden. I never thought about it, bro. Me tattooing rappers, King Von,
you did OTF, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that, man.
Them boys were cool.
That's crazy, cool, man. R.P. Von, shout out to Dirt, shout out to Smurf, man. You did that.
My boy Dirt got all his tattoo covered or something, man. So hey man, I fuck with you, Dirt. Man, Dirt, I fuck with you, bro. That's crazy. He kept my shit. He kept all my shit.
Cause I mean, probably starting off, no lie, it's Dirt. You know, he getting them little out the house garage tat. You want to cover it with something, so you gonna cover it with something. Gotta be fine, man. You know.
Yeah, bro. But I honestly don't be thinking about it, bro. Like I don't even be thinking about like folks like, man, you get no pictures and nothing like that. I was like, man, I don't even think about it, cause when I'm with them, bro, it's just. You know what I'm saying? I just try to be as normal as possible, because I know how that shit can get. You know what I'm saying? I know how that stuff can get, bro. Cause yeah, man. Like sometimes people don't go on cameras in their face. They don't want this and that and third. So I just, you know what I'm saying? My personality is low key anyway. You know what I'm saying? Laid back. I don't really be trying to do too much. So I guess they respect that part the most, and they just tell more people. I just really be worried about it. Just, you know what I'm saying, doing the best I can.
And I think all of them executed to, you know what I'm saying, perfection. You feel me? It's not, I ain't never ever see nothing that you know, what is this? You know. Also, I see you did some like some Greek tattoos. You know what I'm saying? I think I seen some of those. Those, like from your college homeboys or something.
Yeah. I used to do a lot of them. Like when I was like around the campuses, I used to do a lot of them. I used to do them. In college, I used to design the line jackets too.
Yeah.
For them, I even painted like they plots and stuff.
Push it again. That was good.
Yeah, I even designed the plots and stuff too. So, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, shit, Greek life, man. That really helped me out a lot. Cause I mean, I use the same system everywhere I went. Like, I go somewhere, I'm like, man, where are my people at? You know what I'm saying? So I go find, you know, Greek, Divine Now, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? And they push me forward.
What I do. Man, I done seen some tough ones from you too, man. I done seen some tough ones, some murals and everything like that. So man, now we can talk about, you know, uprising. Man, we're gonna come back to some, we're gonna hop in and out. Let's talk about tattoo do's and don'ts, man, you know. Cause I see a lot of people sometimes do outrageous things when it comes to tattoos. I just go to outrageous people or places or scenarios. So give me 5 do's and don'ts.
5? Only 5?
We can go all day, man. We want to keep going.
Oh, man. That's like somebody saying your top 5 rappers or your top
Yeah,
5. You know
okay, well,
all time.
Just give some things you should or should not do for sure.
Number 1, research your artist. I would say that's the most. I would say that's the most important thing. Research your artist. Know what your artists do, what your artists like to do. Is your artist even a real person? Because a lot of people right now, there's been a whole little thing going on right now. A lot of people been scamming. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot of people scamming, taking deposits from people, stealing work, acting like they tattoo artists and stuff, and they not. It's been people coming to our shop saying, hey, a guy named so and so work here, and he's not even on our page. People sending money, they ain't even researching these people. So I
seeing some pictures or whatever on Instagram and following.
And they seeing pictures and numbers, and them numbers probably not even real. You can kind of tell it's not organic. Go look at the tag photos. Go look at the comments. Is there anybody they tattooed that said they came and got tattooed? Is it any heel photos? You actually see this person tattooed? What the background look like? Granted, it may vary if you're a traveling artist. It may vary. So I mean, that's kind of slippery slope, but. It's so many ways kind of pointed out. If they only saying, oh, I'm just doing cash up, there's no location, there's no this, there's no that. So I say that's the number 1. I say that's number 1. Don't
research. Do your research, man.
Yeah, research.
Don't get fooled out here. 2,
always listen to your artist. They know better than you would know. Watching TV show, that ain't no experience. You know what I'm saying? That's like going to the doctor and say, well, I watched some surgery show and I saw this and this how this go. You'll never say that to a doctor. Because this is the same thing as this is the same thing as surgery.
It's life.
We using needles and we working with blood and we cross contamination and stuff. So we gonna know best with contours with the body, what looks good on the skin and stuff like that. So always listen to your artist and not your friend, because I mean a lot of time people get opinions from people who never been in a professional shop, never got real professional work. So it's different. Never just take advice from anybody.
Exactly.
Man, what else? 3, number 3. Don't. Shit. Trying to think, bro. Number 3.
Cleanliness, hygiene, how about that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That should be a no-brainer.
I missed that one.
That should be a no-brainer.
Man, I done had people, bro. I done had men and women.
Yeah.
Men and women. Mustiers all day, bro. Like they'll come. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They come in a bag of onions, man.
No.
Like, man, bro, and don't care.
Strong out that joint.
I'm like, I'm on your skin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, now, I mean, I've been wearing a mask for almost 2 years anyway. So, but still hygiene. You still want to clean your skin. Like, man, I wipe your skin and you know what I'm saying with the alcohol. I gotta prep your skin. Then I done see some stuff, man. The whole thing brown. That thing turned white to brown.
What you gonna do though? You gotta go home. You gotta wash this off a little harder.
And I'm gonna wipe that shit again. I'm gonna wipe that shit again till that shit come out white.
Damn.
To the paper towel look like what it supposed to look like, and not the old.
Do they say anything? But, oh, my fault, bro. They just be like,
man, them folks don't say nothing. Them folks don't care, man. They don't be caring. They be thinking like, oh well, I just whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
that's tough, man.
So what we on 4?
Yes, 4.
Man, 4. I don't like this neither, man. Like, bring unnecessary people to the shop. That's one thing too, because a lot of time, man, people I understand people want to bring their friends and stuff like that, but a lot of time them people be a hindrance to your process too, and the artist too, because a lot of times, again, people give opinions that ain't never needed. Yeah. They'll be like, oh, well, I think you should do this, and now they confusing the person who actually getting to work. Yeah. And
who body gonna be on.
I done seen a situation where people bring other people, and the other people get aggravated that the tattoo took longer than they're bored, or they want to go do something else. Now they arguing with this person. Now this person is hostile while we working, and they talking and moving. Yeah, so it's like I just tell people, man, y'all just come by yourself, man. It's a chill vibe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The shop already damn near like a TV show within itself, bro. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be laughing. You're going to have a good time. So, a lot of times them people ain't even need it because they really just be there to laugh at you. You think about every time you got tattooed by some tattoo and it been people around. They laughing at you. They record. They waiting to see if you gonna cry.
You just gonna hit. And they all peep in like. You go to tattoo shop, all the tattoo artists like, okay, taking it. And then they'll be laughing at you. And when it's their turn to get up in there, they be the one cutting the food. You know what I'm saying? They be one cutting the food. So that's real. See me, I would only bring one person, and it's typically gonna be a female.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Hold it down or whatever. Yeah. Need some food. Just a long tattoo. Need some food or something like that. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, I handle all that for my customers.
Really?
Like I get my customers breakfast and lunch. You know what I'm saying? I make sure they eat everything. You know what I'm saying?
Water and everything.
Yeah, whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do that, but whatever I eat, you eat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I even go get it. You know what I'm saying? Right. I even take a break, go get it myself. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just part of the service. I mean, because you gonna. Cause I just see it as just gratitude. That's just me giving some back. What I know I don't have to, but I know you spending money. Maybe you saved up. Maybe you waited on me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me showing that I appreciate it.
That's real.
But I say probably number 5, bro. 5. Don't. Again, listen to your artist about aftercare. However they say the aftercare is, that's how the aftercare goes.
Do that.
Take care of your tattoo. Take care of your tattoo. Take care of your tattoo and the instructions that they give it to you because they know how they work on here. They know what type of style they do because every artist is gonna have different aftercare instructions. For the most part, we kind of all use pretty much the same system now at this point, but some people still like to do the old system. For me, I like to use derms. I like to use second skins.
That's the ink bag or whatever they call. What's that?
Nah, it's I don't want to say that's the company because they ain't sponsor me and nothing like that.
What's that?
But
what does it do?
It's basically a clear adhesive bandage, right?
Mm-hmm.
It stops any dirt, debris, airborne pathogens, anything that can get into the tattoo. Yeah. So basically, say if I tattoo you today, I put this film on you.
Yeah.
I've
seen it on me.
Yeah, it's a clear stretchable film. So like you can actually go play basketball. You can actually go about your day, go to the club or whatever, and not worry about sweat or anything get onto your tattoo. You will have to change it after that first day and put the next one on and leave the next one on for the duration of your
same skin.
Yeah. Yeah, you would clean it off. You clean it off, make sure it's always dry, put the next one on and leave it on for up to 10 days, and when you take it off, your tattoo healed already. So you don't have to do no ointment, you don't have to do nothing. You don't have to worry about the burn from the shower, you don't have to worry about nothing leaking on your sheets or whatever. Though it may be plasma in the beginning stages, that's not the ink or nothing like that. That's just your body healing itself. It's just like having a see-through band-aid and you can see everything that's going on. Cause what it does is it traps those body fluids and it basically just traps those body fluids and kind of just put it in a time machine. Like it just speeds it up pretty much. So if you see fluid or whatever like that, it's super normal. When you take it off and you clean it, you tattoo normal, bro. So and it heals so much better.
Misconception that your tattoo need to breathe. That's not true.
It's breathing up under them pores because it has. It's crazy. The pore it has like little fine pores in it where it's like you can't see it. We can't see
in the wrap.
Yeah, you can't see it. It's just like our skin.
Yeah,
but it's a little bit smaller. I don't know how they make the technology, but it's a breathable skin where it's like you still getting like air from it.
Okay,
you know.
However they do okay. And
it's been around about 6. I've been using about 6 years.
That's the same thing like they be on TikTok. The ink sets. Is that the same thing?
The what now?
Ink set. Like it be on TikTok, like they have a tattoo, it just be the ink set, like.
Oh, you talking about it look like an ink set, like it's like it's kind of like black or it's like like a
Okay.
That happens sometimes.
All right, because
that's built up sweat and plasma
on the video.
Yeah,
that's what he got is whichever the freshest one. That's what they had on there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That's how it is, especially if you work out and you sweat a lot, and you
for sure
whatever you know.
Now you said your do's and don'ts. Now I'll tell you some things that I just find funny about people getting tattoos and tattoo artists.
Yeah.
All right, so some tattoo artists, right? Maybe heavy. Is it also true or myth? Your tattoo artist heavy-handed, or is that what makes the paint? What is it? Is it the needle size? Are they heavy-handed? Is it the body area? What is it that really makes the tattoo hurt necessarily?
Now, I will say this: it's true and false. It's also a myth and not a myth, because everything is interchangeable due to the artist.
Right.
You may have like a traditional artist. Traditional artist, that's normally gonna be more Super Bowl lines, like whatever. They're probably gonna tattoo a little bit harder, and then it also can go down to it. It's so many different variables can break down to it. It can either go from a tier from the machinery that you use. Your machinery can't probably be as good. It can go down to a tier where the artist isn't as experienced. It can go down to a tier to where the area is, you know what I'm saying, just one of them areas.
One of the sensitive areas.
Yeah. So it could be so many different factors, but it's like nowadays, the machines and stuff that we use, the tattoo machines we use, man, the machines do all the work. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to press down or do anything like that, because be honest with you, most of the machines and stuff that we got nowadays, man, if somebody really press down, man, it'll probably drill a hole in your skin. Well, it's not even probably, it will drill a hole in your skin easily.
Yeah. Easily.
So, but like I said, it can go down to different factors: style of the artist, style of artist, experience, and it could just go down to know-how pretty much. But it's so many factors that play into it. So it's like, it's a thing with being heavy-handed, and then it's a thing that it's not. You mainly gonna find that with artists who really don't kind of know what they're doing. They kind of picking up machine and doing it for the money. You gonna see that more than often, where the skin is scarred or something like that or whatever, maybe. But that's where you mainly gonna see that, or the person just starting, and just learning on their own or something, and then do no apprenticeship or no mentorship and that like that. So, you know what I'm saying? It really be hit or miss.
Cause I done built up my tattoo tolerance now. Like, it don't necessarily hurt. Now I ain't went for this yet. All this. I don't know. But the real chest, arm, we good. So I know, like, different artists, it definitely varies, man. So y'all all who out there who saying they scared to get a tattoo because it hurt. Every tattoo gonna hurt, especially if it's the first one. Hurt. Always. Step out there in the water and get tapped, man. Stop being scared.
Man, these war wounds, man.
Hey,
that's all it is. It's war wounds that people can appreciate.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Another funny thing about tattoos in general. Okay. You say you listen to the artist. The artist know best, right? Mm-hmm. So, do you do face tats?
Nah.
You don't do face tats. So I
don't care for them.
Okay.
I don't really care for them. I mean, like I say, it depends. I have done them. I done head tattoos. I did my homie Young Bands. I did his face, but it was like a number one. It was his, from his company.
Yeah.
I tattoo Young Bands a lot, but it just depends on what it is. But I ain't crazy about them. I'm not crazy about neck tattoos.
So if somebody came in and said, "Man, I want whatever right here," you'd be like, "You sure?" So you advise against it, but if they want to do it, you still gonna do it.
Yeah, because the skin touch on the neck is different,
right?
You know, and then the face is a big commitment. I always ask people, like, you know what I'm saying? People like, you know what I'm saying? Like my partner Young Bands, at this point, he can do what the hell he want.
Yeah.
You know, when you get a face tattoo, people gonna look at you really different.
You gotta know.
Tattoos are subtle, but
you gotta know your area. Like, all right, if
you gonna jump out there, you gotta know what come with this. You gotta know what come with this. It's just like, it's out. No matter what you get on your face, they gonna look at it like it's a teardrop on your face.
Yeah.
But like the skin touch on the neck is real different. You know, it's like it's a little bit thinner. And then too, it's another thing, like, you just gotta hope the person has a good canvas. They can sit.
Yeah.
They're able to control, like, how they swallow and stuff like that. If you're working on the front part of their neck and stuff like that. So You know,
I won't do it.
Yeah, so it's a lot that come with it. It's a lot of teamwork. So when everything aligned, it's good. Like I said, I done neck tattoos.
I can't sit down there for that long and know you on my neck, man. I'm talking. I got one. I think he talking about you got right here. Well. I thought he was on my neck.
Yeah, you gotta be super aware.
I thought he was on my neck, man.
Mm-hmm.
That joint, I know, boy.
Yeah,
can't do that. Okay, so we talked about the healing process. What is? Cause I know it's a lot of different things people say. Oh, you can put that on a tattoo. You can do that. If somebody doesn't have that process you were talking about with the skin wrap or whatever, how can they heal their tattoo in the best way? What product would they use? Like, which better? Aquifer, Aveeno. I know you shouldn't use Vaseline, right?
Nah, never. No Vaseline products because that clog your pores and they stop your skin from really being able to breathe, and that can also push the ink out too. A&D is horrible for your tattoo as well. I always go to people.
The A&D ointment?
Yeah, that shit horrible. You
don't
want to use that shit.
I thought that's what they tell
that shit for diaper rashes, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's Vaseline and that's Vaseline based. You never want to use that neither.
Okay.
I always tell people, I always go the all natural route. I always tell people grab a shea butter, grab coconut, like a coconut oil or whatever. Things of that sort, because those have actual vitamins and minerals that actually help and heal your skin.
Yeah.
So especially work for our skin because the melanin in our skin. So you really want to go with what's gonna really help our skin, whatever. I know some people use unscented lotion and stuff like that. I never really just use unscented lotion. I always go to the natural route because I want my tattoos, my art, to be in the best light. But for the most part, man, people just gotta know, don't fuck with it, don't bring no pets around it, don't have them licking it or nothing like that, don't scratch it, don't pick, keep it clean.
Yeah.
And use a thin layer, don't glob it on there, don't have it stupid shiny and then like that. Yeah, you just want to have it where it's moisturized. Yeah. Moisturize 2-3 times a day. But that's a lot of work at this point. You know what I'm saying?
And peeling is fine.
Yeah.
Peeling is fine. When I first got my first little sleeve action, I was like, God damn, peeling a lot. But I'm like, it's fine.
Yeah. You know I done had some people that don't peel at all too.
Don't peel, for real.
It's crazy. I don't know how it happened, but it's like I had some people that don't peel at all. It's like very few people though.
Certain areas, like I don't think this one peeled. Like certain areas for me didn't peel as much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but hey, everybody's skin different. You gotta treat that skin, you know, with the right tools. Okay, man. So, what have been some of your greatest tattoos that you've done? Like, what are some of your Hall of Fame tattoos that you've done?
Are you saying like based on Instagram or based on my personal preference?
Your preference. Like what if I'm talking to whoever, and I'm asking him what's his greatest creation, top 5 albums he made. What are your top tattoos? Like what's the subject matter you touched on these?
Oh man.
Just maybe a couple of them.
That shit hard, man. That shit hard. It's like trying to pick favorite kids, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
is there a favorite area? What's your favorite canvas then? What's your favorite canvas?
I'd probably say it's because I like doing big tattoos. I like doing big projects. I'll probably say forearm. That's a instant all-time tattoo artist favorite. The forearm. Yeah. Inner forearm. That's one. The leg is always a good. It's always a good area, whatever. The arm, half sleeves, full backs, like stuff like that. Like the bigger, the better, the more impressive.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, now we live in an age where shock value is. You gotta think about that too. So even if the art is good, a lot of times, a lot of things get looks because shock value and how it's marketable. And just catch them off guard.
Okay. What's your take on numbing creams?
Hate it.
Really?
Why? That shit's trash, bro.
Why? What happens?
That shit horrible for your skin. It just man, on so many levels it's bad. Fun fact, that stuff been around damn near 15, 20 years. Longer than I've been tattooing. But The wild thing about it, what people don't realize, you never heard tattoo artists talk about that shit until now.
Yeah.
Till social media came and they was able to market it to people.
Yeah. Who did?
And this ain't even putting no
pain.
This ain't even putting no shade on no companies or whatever, because they gotta get their money too. But they knew the consumer market would eat it up because they know everybody know tattoos hurt.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm gonna eat ice. It's like I'm gonna eat ice and not expect the brain freeze.
Yeah.
You know that, but. Man, that shit, it's so horrible for your skin, man. It's horrible for the tattoo, the healing process, all that stuff, man. And if you notice, years ago, tattoo artists would have been using it. We've tried those products.
Yeah.
They all let us down. They all failed.
Right.
They all was wrong. You know what I'm saying? They all was whatever. But now, since Instagram is here, now they don't need the artist to push it. Now, these people don't even tattoo. None of them. They just make products, and that's a large part of the tattoo industry. A lot of these people aren't even artists or tattoo artists. They just somebody who are looking from a business standpoint, like
capitalize off it.
This is a market where it needs to be touched on. This is a problem that people have. So let me do this. Let me do that.
Yeah.
But man, the problems with tattoo ointments. I mean, not tattoo ointments. The problems with tattoo numbing is, man, it makes the skin like tight. It makes your pores so tight. So when you're tattooing the skin, right?
Yeah.
It's a threshold that you have, and it's only a certain amount of layers that you can go into the skin. So it makes it so tight, and you have to stretch the skin. So I have to have it at a point to where it's like this finger is stretching, and this it's like this finger is stretching this way, and this stretching this way, like stretching down.
Yeah.
So I get a good stretch. With the skin is already super tight, a lot of times that numbing cream or spray or whatever, it can tear the skin because you're trying to work the area, and it makes it so tense that the tension is like a rubber band. If you pull a rubber band too tight,
yeah,
it's gonna break. And a lot of times those colors fall out, the ink falls out. I've seen instances where people use tattoo ornament, they say they didn't use it, and then it turns their skin a different color, like it'll get blotchy. Like I've seen people come that are like light skinned, and then they'll get a brown blotchy patch right there. And now you here for the tattoo because you didn't want it to hurt, and you still want to get a tattoo. Now the tattoo artist can't post to work, and all this other stuff. So, and then man, you put that shit on for like an hour 30, bro, and within maybe 2 hours or so, because you probably get a big piece, it wears off. Now you got to wait a whole nother hour. Now you're risking artist fatigue, and then when it wears off, it hurts 10 times worse. So just imagine you stopping and starting, and somebody just like you sitting out for an hour, you get better. Just imagine you going to work, and then you in the zone, but you can't get off yet.
Yeah.
So you not on no time slot. It's like whenever you finish that work, so you at work, and then they just be like, all right, everybody just wait for an hour, don't do nothing, go back to work. Wait for, but you gotta clock in like 10 hours. Just imagine how you gonna feel after a while. You gonna get tired.
It's gonna get hectic.
Yeah.
It's gonna get real hectic.
So it's just like
put
the artist perspective too. It's a no man.
No. All right,
super no go, man. Just take it how it is, cause it's like man, when you are getting tattooed, man, it's a consistent level of pain. It's really not even crazy amounts of pain, cause it's really a mental thing, man. If you bro, you can eat snacks, you can do different things, you can talk, you can put your headphones in, zone out.
Breathing to me.
Yeah, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. It's just your mental threshold. You know it hurt, but it's like when you focus on something, it hurts even worse. Like if you in the gym and you telling yourself you want to do this last set, you probably gonna do it.
Through.
Your brain gonna make you do it. But if you saying, oh man, it's hurt, this shit heavy, or I'm tired, I can't run no more, probably gonna stop and walk. It's the same thing,
man. Cause I done learned, like, it's all, to me, definitely gotta have some music going, blocking out the sound of the tattoo, and blocking out, you know what I'm saying, anything else. Even if the artist, you be able to talk to the artist for sure, but like, you know, then get your breathing under control, think about something else.
You know, if you can look at it, you know, take a little peek. Don't stare at that bit. You stare at it.
I know some tattoo artists put on porn, bro.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
What?
They turn. Yeah, man. I know an artist, man. I know a white artist that do this, man. He put on porn throughout his whole shop, bro. No sound. They just in there fucking. They just in there just fucking. So it's like your mind go off of that.
Yeah.
Like your endorphins. It's just like your mind just go off of that, and you just like
thinking about that. You ain't
it's the
thinking about
greatest
that.
thing going on. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't want to tattoo nobody, and they got that going on, man.
That's great.
I don't want to be in no situation where I don't work. Like I probably tattoo on a dude leg or something. Or, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to go through that. I don't even want to.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's tough. That damn sure take your mind off the pain. That's funny right there. Yeah. Like,
it's a trick that they do though.
I
guess
like
it
shots
works.
with the loud ass music. Like that just, I'm like, damn.
See, man, I'm a headphone guy, man.
Yeah.
I tattoo. Well, sometimes
AirPods lifesaver.
Yeah. Sometimes
AirPods
I'll listen to music, but a lot of times I listen to podcasts. I try to maximize my time, man.
There you go.
Podcasts away, man. Audio books. I try to maximize my time and get the most out of what I can, because I'm here for 9, 10, 12, 15 hours, you know?
Yeah. So, man, I mean, now that you're here, man, so what's something that you got coming up, or how can people best get in contact with you for tattoos and tattoo ideas? One more time.
Oh, yeah. For tattoo inquiries, it's real simple, man. I got a website. My website is www.kaytoven, that's KAYTOVENN.com. You click the tattoo inquiry form, you fill it out. Super simple. You say your theme, meaning describe your tattoo in detail. The placement. You can color, you can black and gray. You can, if it's gonna be a cover up, is it gonna be a portrait in the picture, all that stuff like that. You do all that in that one form. I have everything I need. My assistant show it to me, because I had to get an assistant at some point, man. I tried to fight it.
As organized as possible.
Yeah, the workload was just too much on me, like mentally. It was like a mental drain where it's just like, man, I couldn't do no more. I just wanted to create and be the best I could.
You can't do it all by yourself.
So I bit the bullet and got an assistant, put on payroll and stuff like that. So it made my life easier. So that's the easiest way right there. Okay. Just going straight to my site. The link is in my bio on my Instagram page as well. Man, I got my merch dropping. My merch drop. It'll actually be done in February. So man, I got some shit dropping, man. It's called Artist Only.
Hey man, pay attention.
Dropping. It's dropping.
Make sure you tap in. What kind of apparel gonna be? Like shirts, hoodies, hats?
Man, it's lifestyle brand, man. It's just a whole bunch of stuff, man. I got for the first capsule of stuff, it's gonna be hoodies, like the heavy hoodies, good hoodies.
Not no
heavy hoodies.
The good kind, not them little thin junk. Okay.
Man, I spent grip, man.
Really?
But yeah, man. It's gonna be the hoodies, the shirts, the hats. It's gonna be some of everything, man. I got that on the way. I also have the Black Tattoo Experience. That's gonna be in Atlanta on the 23rd. We just did Miami.
23rd of
February. Yeah, okay. We just did Miami Art Basel. That was my first time.
I seen some of that on Instagram.
Yeah, man.
Things they had going on.
Yeah, that was my first time really just hosting a boot camp. So it was almost like how the business boot camps is. Like a bunch of artists from all over come over. They buy tickets and they watch you tattoo, speak or whatever. But it was just a dope experience. We doing the same thing in Atlanta. So the tickets are already sold out. So they already know Atlanta is gonna be crazy. So
it's a whole expo.
Yeah, it's a whole expo, and then it's crazy because the first way we did a meetup and just went down all throughout Miami and stuff like that, just mobbed out together. Mm-hmm. Then the second day, we did like the speakers and stuff like that, and we, you know what I'm saying, we did our presentations. Then the third day, it was just it was closed off. We had a mansion. It was closed off, and we did a podcast.
Okay.
It was dope. It was filmed and everything too. So I mean, I don't know what's gonna be done with it. I don't know if it's gonna be on TV or not. I don't know. It's just something to stay tuned on. But yeah, we did. I did a podcast with Caesar.
Shout out Caesar, man.
Yeah. Shout out Caesar, man. Made Rich from Ink Master. That's my dog too. Amani. That's my dog. And Swiss. Okay. So we did the first episode. So when that dropped,
and that who podcast is that like?
It's Swiss. Swiss actually. Okay. Swiss started the Black Tattoo Experience. That's on Instagram too. We're just connecting the black tattoo artists and
so artists. That's what the expert gonna be strictly tattoo artists. Artists gonna be black brands.
It's actually more because I mean we had some people from VH1 come speak. It's just really about just the culture. It's called the Black Tattoo Experience. I don't really want to speak on his stuff exactly, but as far as what's been going on, it's really just speaking on the plot of the culture. It's just really giving us a stake in the game or pretty much a voice because in the tattoo industry, man, it's actually kind of racist. It is racist. It is racist. We get closed out a lot of doors and stuff because there's a lot of dope black tattoo artists who don't get a shot, and it's you know what I'm saying. It's like everybody got their own community stuff, the black tattoo community. So this is our community. This is us building up, standing beside each other, building each other, no matter where we at, no matter what level we at. So I think that's probably the best summary from what Swiss is trying to do. Hopefully I represented you properly, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Sounded to me like this.
Yeah, man. So yeah, got that. And I got a lot of dope art I'm finna drop, a lot of dope projects I'm finna drop.
Yeah, the artwork. I seen the Telfair bags.
Yeah.
I seen the Telfair bags. That's going crazy too. Again, Afrocentric. So all my people go out there and support, you know what I mean?
Sure.
More than just a tattoo artist, the artist in general, designer, and did a whole lot of things from shoes, clothing, other accessories, you know. Put something in your house, man. Get a nice background. We want a theme in your house or something. Holler at them. Get a portrait.
Sure.
Got a building, get a mural up there, man. Let's see how far we can take it. So, another quick question. What to all the people listening and to the people who will become knowing of you, what's something you want to leave them with? What's like a legacy mark you want them to know about Kayo?
I never gave up. I always believed in myself. It's very keen to always know to believe in what you feel is your purpose and what you feel like is gonna get you where you need to go. Cause a lot of times everybody ain't got the answer for you, you know? Only you can be an individual thinker, you know what I'm saying? Not a group thinker. Only you can stand outside. You may be the black sheep of your family or wherever, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's always up to you to really change your destiny or change what you got going on. I think that would be probably the biggest thing. Just believe in what you're doing, work hard, get around the people you need to be around. Because that's going to be the biggest thing, not the money. The money going to come. It's going to be your network. It's going to be the people you know and who know you. Because if you're not useful to the people you consider your peers, how useful are you?
Trying to tell you.
So that's really probably the biggest thing, man. It's your network is the biggest thing ever. Your character is the biggest thing ever. People can't look at you and say you know what I'm saying, this about you, that about you. Then who gonna go to bat for you when, you know what I'm saying, you're back against the wall because cancel culture real. But yeah, I just say, man, just believe in yourself no matter where you come from, and you're gonna get it done no matter what people believe can't get done. Just because they ain't seen it don't mean it can't happen and it can't be you.
Alright, man, that's what it is, bro.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard it here first, man.
Yeah.
The Streets Talking Podcast, Kayo Hall, you know what I'm saying, the man of many talents. You know what I'm saying? So look out on the come up. We're gonna put all the Instagrams, all the shout outs, everything in the links below. You know what I'm saying? So see y'all next time. Streets Talking, baby.
Sure.
Oh man. My God.
Appreciate you, man.
Man, I want to kept you in here for like 2-3 hours, bro.
It been 3 hours?